Oh, boy. Excellent. We're just in such a positive position right now. Positive position. Why is Smite Prime all the way down here? Move up. Move up. Move up. Move it up. Move it up. Move it up. All the way up here. Let's go. An excellent position. Right now, this is losers round 3? Losers round 2, excuse me. We have Bible study versus the bakery. And next, the cherry slush is going to be against Showbiz in the other side of the bracket. We'll see what the bans are here. Aurora really likes this Guan Yu, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them prioritize it. Thor has been the first pick every single game that I've watched so far. So it's probably going to be Thor in the first pick slot. We see now Kali and Uller are both banned away. Uller being seen as strong enough to be banned away. I do think this may be the last round that I can watch that won't be also covered by Smite Prime. I think it really depends on how the games overlap. But Bari and Athena are banned away. Athena's an interesting one, but it may be specifically because of rowing, right? They're likely playing for Thor. Leo can certainly play it, but I don't know if he wants to. They're probably going to give it to Valo. I'm sure Leo's more than capable, or excuse me, Dishonored. He changed his name to Leo, now it's back to Dishonored. Dishonored is more than capable. It's just that it's not a Dishonored pick. Dishonored likes the stalematey lanes. Thor can certainly do that, but I don't know. His favorite character in Smite 1 was like fucking Nike, bro. Ugh. Will forever be the biggest Nike hater. Ban away on the Artemis is also a half, like, good ban, half ban towards Kaveka. Because Kaveka does really favor this Artemis when he doesn't have anything else to go to. He might go default to the On Her instead. But we'll see. If the Thor is open, I think it's going to be first picked here. It very well could be avoided as well. I don't know. But I think if Bakery does not first pick the Thor, it's going to be what Bible study pick in the first round. Neath is the ban away. Thor will likely be the hover here. It could be Thor, but it's Loki taken away from Sunprod and given to Valo. Valo did really like this Loki and seems to really like this Loki, so not too surprised, but also I really think that the Thor, not taking the Thor away from rowing is a bit of a mistake. Thor will likely be the pickup, though. Thor, and then you could pair it with On Her. You could pair it with Guan Yu to take it away from Aurora. Ares is also still up. You could go Bari Ares. Not Bari Ares. You could go Agni Ares, excuse me. You can go Thor Ares. It's also very, very good. I think Thor Ares is what you want to round out here. But it looks like Yamoja is being... Why the hell would you do that? I'm sorry. I should be more analytical. Cerberus, Yamoja are the two pickups. Are these teams not swapped? Are we sure about that? Production? Production? I'm the production. You fucking fool. Cerberus and Yamoja are the first picks here. And that's Cerberus solo lane now. Baron Samdi Thor will be the pickup. This Thor could go into support. It also could go to Valo. I don't see Leo picking it. They're taking the Cerberus away from Leo. That is likely what they're doing here. Taking the Cerb away from Leo. And making it so that it's, I say Leo Dishonored. Dishonored, Leo, same fucking person. If you don't remember that, fuck you. I don't know. That Moswell could be taking that Baron into mid. It also could go support. I think it's gonna go mid, though. Ganesha is also up and not taken by either team. It seems that either team either thinks it's still banned or they just don't prioritize it at all. They think it's too gimmicky. And I mean, it is relatively gimmicky. Hunbats and Merlin also taken away. Picked up this time. Ganesha finally locked in. And I wonder if that's going solo lane or not. It could also go mid. It could also go jungle. It could also go support. We'll see how it goes, though. The Thor, it's not going jungle. Loki's picked. It's Thor support or Ganesha support. One of the two. We'll see. The other one will be going solo lane. We'll see what Valo picks up here for his carry, and that's going to be Agni. So this rounding out their draft is pretty decent. They've got a lot of lockdown, a lot of CC, which is nice. But they do have to be a bit careful here because they don't have the same objective shred. I mean, Ganesha and Loki do help each other a lot, but Valo isn't always the kind of guy who hits objectives like the Fire Giant in a late game. He's looking to zone out, or he's looking to, make some plays after his soul and or gets a couple cooldowns out. We'll see how they finish out the draft. They're looking for Sunprod's pick. I think. I don't remember what they picked because I see two Yamojas. They're not looking for Sunprod's pick. They're picking a Medusa. They picked Hun Bats. That's what it was. They picked Hun Bats. Sunprod seems to favor the Stun Bats, by the way. But I'm sure he's more than capable of playing regular Hun Bats. He does seem to favor the Stun Bats, though. And we see Aurora is going to be taking the Ganesha. It will be Dishonored on the Thor and Valo on the Loki. Stun Bats is likely going to be what Sunprod picks up. We see the Cerberus is going to be going solo lane, Yamoja support, and it's going to be a relatively standard team from both sides, other than the Agni carry. In terms of composition, I feel like Bible Studies comp is better built, but both comps are really, really good. They have a clear goal in mind. With the Ganesha, with the Thor, with the Baron, you are looking for a pick. You're getting the damage off with the Agni, you're getting it off with the Loki. You're a pick comp. You're looking to play for a pick. Whereas Bible Study is much more of a team fight comp. You got the River's Rebuke, you've got the Stygian Torment, you've got the Fear No Evil, you've got Petrify, and you got this Merlin AoE. So realistically, it's whether or not we find the picks we're looking for. Stun Bats is the pickup for Sunprod here. It is Stun Bats. Bluestone out of both solo laners, relatively standard. Baron Samdi's got the aspect, Thor's got the aspect. All the aspects here are standard. Ganesha not picking up aspect because he is playing support. Looks like the teleporter being used early by Ganesha to get some vision down. He's decided to opt into the Baron's Brew. Is he going to back and pick up another chalice, or is he just going to back and finish up his item? How much gold does he have in hand? 550. He has enough for a T1 item for sure. So we'll see if he does just reset. It looks like he is resetting. I'm curious to see, are these junglers just going to start at speed buff like they did last time? But it looks like Thor maybe, or not Thor, Loki is kind of just looking to see where the other team is going. Medusa leading the charge here as a ward is placed down. I don't see anything crazy with the builds. Everybody's going relatively standard. I wouldn't expect the Baron Samdi to really... He could go into Spear of Desolation. He could also just go Chronos Pendant. Like I said before in the previous matches, Baron Samdi likes to get 1 or 2 items, maybe 3 items before he really starts brawling. Right? It looks like both these people are trying to set up. It looks like Dishonored's going for an invade here. Taking the 2 small. This is very interesting. He's taking the smalls off these. He's just taking all the smalls. Which is really interesting, because now John Rowing knows he's there, but he's going to walk back. Is he meeting his mid laner at the red? No, he's not. He's going towards his blue now. He's missing wave farm, though. He's getting the smalls. Does he hit 2 off of this? No, he doesn't hit 2 off those smalls, but that's really, really intriguing that he just... I think that's worth it for him? I don't know. This seems kind of awkward. Especially because John can kind of just zone waves if he wants to. He didn't, though. And red buff gets invaded by Sunprod and by Globe. Left side, though, a bit of aggression onto Kaveka. A little bit of damage going their way, but Donut Doug covers the option. Aegis burned, but Doug is taking a good deal of damage, but the shell absorbs most of it. Valo looking to clear out and get some ganks off, possibly. We'll see what they do, though. Did Valo get the invade off at the same time? I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to him. I was too busy looking at Leo doing weird shit. Leo is behind. Like, is it, like, significant enough for me to be concerned? Not particularly. No, it's not at all. It's just the wave, because Cerberus outcleared him. Little dual lane aggression from the 2 of them. Medusa doing a good deal of damage to return. They are trying to cover the option to back away. Donut Doug getting stuck around this corner, but he doesn't want to walk up too far. They don't know where Valo is. Valo, on the other hand, is on the other side of the map. They are looking for something, but Valo can't really find anything. He's going to tag this wave with a 2, and going to walk away from that. These imps are spawning soon, yeah? 20 seconds on those imps. So, they got a little bit of time before that. Sunprod on this side of the map. Level 4. Aurora is floating on it. Donut Doug is taunting them because he's, I'm assuming, upset because of the zoning that's happening. Sunprod is there, but are they aware of it? I don't know. He's got gas now, I assume. Right? Why would you not level gas if they're zoning you? I think that's super grief. If they're zoning you, you put down the gas and you can make sure you get the wave. But they stopped zoning, so I think it's perfectly fine for them now. But if they continued that zone... Oh my god! I'm sorry, Juniper, I woke you. Ugh. Able to put down the gas is good. Sunprod, on the other hand, is looking to put down the speed buff real quick. But Moswall is wise to it. He won't get there in time, but he will try and cover the option. He's not fast enough, though. Doesn't get it, and we lose a speed buff if we are Valo. This is the loser side of the bracket, so if they lose this game, they are out. On the top side of the bracket, on Smite game right now, you can listen to Blaze, McBain, and Musiclin cast, like I said on Smite game, for the Smite Prime. Casting clocked in against Bale, the team we just watched, and we're looking to see if we can dance with death now. Globe uses the Aegis, but a lot of damage is going his way. Too much damage, Globe falls. Moswall, first blood, gets for himself. Moswall knows that Hunbats is here, and he doesn't want to walk up into it. Rowing, in the meantime, is able to invade this out. How much? He's got 2k gold, 2.2. He does invade the blue, which is nice. No Sunder for him either, but he still gets it. Tempo bounces the wave forward. I think he was trying to grab Agni, but doesn't. Even if he was, he's trying to put the wave in a more favorable state for him and his teammate, just so that they are a bit safer. But Valo is also not even near that side of the jungle. So there was no real danger. Dishonored, finishing up his first item being the Ruinous Ankh, which is pretty solid to the Cerberus, but Mystical Mail makes it so that he's not going to be able to fight the Cerberus, ever. Granted, I don't think he wanted to. The way he's playing this lane just makes it seem to me that he just does not want to fight the Cerberus ever. Which is perfectly fine. They're both happy to farm it up and then come into the late game. Thor can do more than Cerberus, but Cerberus is more active in a fight generally to start it off. So we'll have to see how they end up going. It looks like we're going. Bible Study is going to this Gold Fury right now. They know two are over on the right side, possibly. Ganesha Ultimate comes down, but is it going to be enough? Clear the path is not enough. We don't get it. Moswall steals it away. And that means we're going to get Tempo along with it. The bargain deal right there. Gold Fury and Tempo, thank you very much. I don't wait in any lines. Moswall stealing that is criminal. That's just a mistimed Sunder by Tempo.
Your right tower.
No Sunders, by the way, on the side of Bakery.
Fuel for the fire.
Literally, I say nothing's going on, and then we get an engage. Dishonor's up in the air, but it looks like they're just going to land back down in lane. I wouldn't have landed down near the wave that, soon. I don't know if they heard it, though. I would have landed down a little further back so they don't just, guarantee know that that's down. Looks like blue buff will be the next thing to pick up. Though lead is in Valo's favor, despite the fact that Sunprod got some pretty good invades off. This pacing. I feel like this is where Sunprod kind of... I'm not trying to rat on him here, but I feel like he falls behind some of these other junglers because he just can't keep up pace with the farm. Valo is about 2.5 levels up, or 1.5 levels up. We say that. Now we're getting active in the mid lane. Good damage going his way. The heal isn't there because of that aspect, and Baron does not save his Valo. Valo falls, and Sunprod looking to get aggressive now. Like I was saying, that is actually a really good kill onto Valo. But Sunprod, literally about to hit level 8. Valo's already 9, probably, close to getting through it. I don't know. Maybe he's just at the beginning, though. But he plays heavily towards the ganks. He's trying to get kills. He plays towards kills. That bouncing from Tempo's nice. But he's trying to get kills. Globe in the mid lane here. I don't think they get anything off of being aggressive. Valo did just hit 9. So, Sunprod's about to level down when he's been getting invades in the jungle. I think there's just a lack of consistent farming. You also need to be willing to split farm away from your laners. like Valo's doing now. Let's see. Net worth. Where is that? Baron's at the top. Cerberus is a little bit ahead of Dishonored, but other than that, everybody has a lead. Some prod at the bottom. That's brutal. Oh, that's awful. Seems like they're going the same way in terms of build path. This Naga Queen is being pulled. It looks like Bible Study want to go for this Gold Fury again. They weren't dissuaded by the last steal away. It is pulled immediately, though, by Kaveka. Kaveka tanking up this Gold Fury. Gonna reset it soon, most likely. Damage is slow. And Bakery are aware of it. Bakery walking in now. Bakery trying to get aggressive. John Rowing's in, though. Ganesha ultimate is not down in time. Tempo secures the gold. Anvil of Dawn lands in the backside. There is some damage on the Cerberus. Too much damage on the Cerberus. John Rowing knows it's the beginning of the end, so we make sure his team gets out. Distracting. Cerberus for Gold Fury is perfectly fine there.
Your team has destroyed the Pyromancer.
We look at this Medusa build, actually. She's gone into the Lernian bow. I think that's in part because she's just trying to get this extra, you know, like yellow number damage, but also because of how the game is being, or the gods that are being picked, you know, the game's being played. You see Agni going into this Devourer's Gauntlets. I talked about this before, but Serrated Edge versus Devourer's Gauntlets. Serrated Edge was kind of the staple go-to for most of the time, but there are certain characters that your abilities aren't always going to be down. So you're not getting that full benefit. Also, Doug just bought so many fucking items. Besides the point, Agni is not always going to have cooldowns down. There's going to be extended periods of time where you're not 2ing people. You're not 1ing people. You're holding that. You're not just going to burn it. In this case, you are going to burn it, but then you also pumped another bomb into the Aegis for no reason. But the Devourer's Gauntlet is just more consistency for you. Doug is fully aware that there's the entire possibility that... Yeah, now he's got to back up. He can't, like, walk up here. There's at least farm back here. Right side, though. Looks like we're trying to farm some... A little bit more, but Rowing was trying to get aggressive here. Tempo is on this side. Globe, or Moswell's over here. Globe well. Blah, 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 blah. Damn. I'm fumbling. People have paid me to cast, by the way. So, you know, that's showcasing my skills real good.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Good damage between, but right now we're in a spot where 2 levels in jungle, 1.5 maybe, but there's 2 clear levels in carry. About a level in mid, and a level in solo. In a game that started off kind of favoring Bible Study. They're about 3k gold down. And this is just better map play from the Bakery. They're just playing the game better. Kaveka goes down as Donut Doug, getting solo killed. It would look like it wasn't even close. Aurora grabs tempo. A little bit of damage going his way, and a little bit of healing going the way of solely Moswell because of this aspect. Again, we have a spot where, you know, it's not, nothing crazy is going to happen right now. Nobody's getting too active. We're just farming up. We're getting this Queen Naga, it seems like. Pulling it towards red buff so we can be more efficient with our farm. Looks like we're contesting, though. Globe wants in. Globe and Tempo both want in on this. Looks like John Rowing's on the way as well, outpacing Dishonored on this rotation. Damage going into the Queen Naga. Valo doesn't want to give it up, though. A little bit of poke. Ganesha's on the way. We'll see. And Agni just reset to base. Looks like the River's Rebuke comes down. Phantom Shell's there. And Thor's up in the air. Thor will land down, not find any targets, but Tempo still falls. He is the target. Globe getting walled off completely, having to walk around. Looks like there's another one on the backside, though. We're looking at John Rowing. Globe slips away. John Rowing coming the same way.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Moswell dropped the bomb so Aurora can pick it up. I think that's perfectly fine, too. We see that Moswell has opted into this Chronos Pendant straight into Rod of Tahuti, which is wild to me. But with a lead, you might as well use it, you know? Good damage on this mid T1. The bomb is dropped to get even more damage on it. Getting these tower platings off. We'll finally go down. Left side, though, Donut Doug seems to be the target, but he's fully aware that Sunprod's on the way over, and Sunprod just has to give it up. While Valo just steals his entire right side jungle. Looks like some aggression in the mid lane, though. Nothing too crazy. Sunprod hears this. Good damage, dash away. The pluck in is good. The teleport in is good, but there's not enough damage. Not enough to kill him. So Doug slips away. Beads are good. That would have been a massive kill if he got Doug there, but this wasn't enough. Loki's getting gone on the right side, though. Cerberus on the chase. Cerberus can chase him down with that Mystical Mail, so Valo knows he has to fight this. Merlin's here, though. Assassinate out, but we do have the chase in. We do secure it, but this Gold Fury being picked up by the Bakery. Gonna burn this down. The Ganesha ultimate does, you know, shred it a little bit, but not too quickly. Dishonored tanking this up, but he wants to reset. They don't want to keep pulling. Tempo pulls it, but I think this is just a fake. He's gonna take a couple hits of it, but it's really just kind of fake. We have here the wall, puts him down, back onto the ground. We're putting some damage into him, and Tempo getting pulled into the party. Life of the party puts you down. You're no longer at the party. Doug shows up. Medusa's in, though, putting Moswell down. Sunprod finally getting one on the board. Kaveka's on the run, though. Kaveka's not going to be able to run. He doesn't have legs. He slipped out and slips to the grave real quick. Dishonored, though, taking quite a bit of damage. Globe, though, not able to finish it out. A lot of damage going to Dishonored, but not enough. Aurora taking even more. Aurora's Phantom Shell isn't going to save him because Globe burns him to a crisp. Don't know how cooked elephant tastes, but I'm not going to find out. Doug falls as well. Valo's on the way in. Doesn't seem like Dishonored. Dishonored wanted to go up and in, but I don't think he's going to find anything. He lands back down into hearing distance. Make sure they know they still have the threat around. No CDR out of Dishonored yet. I think that needs to change, like, soon. I understand that likely Freya's Tears is going to be the next item. But it really sucks to have it 4th item is your first cooldown rate item. Gold Fury pulled. See if we can get this away. Here's as if Valo is fully aware that this is going on. He's looking to possibly play for a kill here. You see this now. The decoy comes down. Fear No Evil follows. Sunprod does secure it. Aurora, not on the chase. He's flopping out of the way with that wind spray. And we're kind of just posturing. Looks like we're trying to get aggressive, though. We're trying to posture and posture into your backside. We stab you through, and Globe is getting gone on. Valo. Looking to put some damage in, but does get grabbed. The beads are burned. He doesn't find a way out, though. Assassinate is down, which means he's going to get put down. Moswell will put down Tempo, though. Jungle for support is something you want, though, if you are Bible study. Queen Naga, stuck on the corner. What is she doing? What is she doing? That's a weird angle. A good poke going between them. But Aurora's walking away. It looks like they want to aggress, though. Rowing's in. The silence is down. Stun is popped on Aurora, but Aurora's perfectly fine. Dash out. He's okay. Sunprod gets the stun. Good damage from Globe. But Dharmic Pillars comes down to try to get them away. John Rowing under threat. John Rowing leaps away. And the Petrify is enough to stop them from going any further. This is called Petrify. Yes, it is. Somebody was calling it petrifying gaze the other day, and I'm like, that's not hers. It's Cassiopeia.
The pyramids. Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower. Fuel for the fire.
Looks like Fire Giant's being pulled, though, by Bible Study. It does seem like the bakery is fully aware of it, and they're trying to not let them cook. To jump in onto Valo, they're looking for him. They catch him with the stun, with another stun. They're looking to chase him down even further. Valo, though, able to slip away. I think the Assassinate was burned to get him to safety. It was. Fire Giant reset. They're on Queen Naga now.
Under attack.
Medusa. Valo's gonna be able to catch him. Kaveka taking so much damage. The stabs are good, but the Bloodforge may be better. Yamoja able to flop in, but it looks like Valo might not be able to get out. He does. His skinny little body is enough to slip him out of that, but the Cersei's Hexstone does not let him slip away. The pig showing him. Man, that sucks for Valo. Gold Fury picked up now by Bible Study. Very back and forth game between the two of them, but the bakery still has a lead. A decent lead at that. Looks like a stun on a Moz wall. But it's mainly in dual lane now. Aurora and Doug are both very far ahead. Looks like there's a big stun coming down. Aurora gets petrified, but it is not enough to stop the aggression from Sunprod. Sunprod looks to go in, gets the stun onto Moswall. Moswall gets stun out of his own and takes down Sunprod. Good aggression, but who gets it? Tempo does, and the chase is on. The chase onto Bible Study. We're not looking to study, we're looking to put you down. John Rowing is the target, and John Rowing is locked down, put up, put down. Like the dog he is, Fire Giant is on the table. Wow. No CDR still for Dishonored, which I really do not like. I feel like he needs it. How many totems does he have? I'm not tabbed in, I think. Here's 3. Whatever. Bomb drop. Can we secure it? Moswall does. Dagger picked up by Dishonored as the chase is on. We're looking to put down Kaveka. Kaveka falls real quick. Real easy. Globe, on the other hand, looking to try to slip away with an easy slip out, but it doesn't seem like it. Stun comes down. Dishonored still on the chase. Sunprod's here trying to slow him down. The beads are burned early. Fear No Evil does catch him on the way out, but Sunprod doesn't want any more. Rushing in from Bible Study, and we're looking. Up into the sky we go. Are we landing back down if we're Dishonored? Doesn't seem like it. No, we're landing back down under our boys. Keep us safe for now. Cerberus pulls in 1, and that's a roar. Ganesha having to run away now. Good damage going into him, but not enough. Tempo getting caught in the Dharmic Pillars, and the Dharmic Pillars is able to bounce away from. See Valo floating on the side, though.
This will surely bring us success. Your right tower is under attack.
Bible Study still getting the push on, even though there is no Fire Giant for them. We need to group up if we are the bakery, because now we're kind of just getting nothing from our Fire Giant. Got 120 seconds, so I mean we still got 2 minutes with it.
Your team has destroyed the pyramids.
We need to see something. And we're seeing something on Donut Doug, and that is he's being put down. Petrify locks him up. Put away. We need to get a push on, though. Push them down. Do something. We're getting this tower. It's not going to go down anytime quickly, because we're doing like 12 damage to it. 90 if we're Globe. Or not Globe, it's Moswall.
Your right tower is under attack. Your team has
We'll put that down, but in the meantime, Cerberus is just able to get this tower. On the left side, we're still getting more, too. Kaveka is getting up, and no, he's resetting. Looks like Loki's trying to catch him, but he does not get anything. He decides to give it up. The wave state needs to be corrected over there. Because it's like at their Phoenix now.
Your left tower is under attack.
And like this needs to be corrected. ASAP. And nobody seems remotely interested. Gold Fury fight possibly breaking out here. See now, Aurora leading the charge, but Sunprod on the side trying to put some damage into Valo. Valo walking into his team despite the threat of Fear No Evil teleport coming in. Stun off the mark by John Roy. Good damage on the emoji. The silence is good, but the knockup is prevented. Kavega keeps like fake pulling this and then pulling it back in, then pulling it back out. Doors up into the sky, though. We see Sunprod on the side. We have to see Sunprod on the side. We're aware that of his presence. No, we're not. The way we're standing, Valo's aware of him. Okay, we grab one. We don't get any damage off just yet, but now the Xerxes Hexstone followed by the River's Rebuke. Sunprod leaping away. It's a whole lot of nothing that just came out for some ultimates. 3 ultimates burned on the side of the bakery, while 2 ultimates are burned side of Bible study. A little bit of a continued back and forth. Decent stun. John Rowing taking a good deal of damage. The silence is good, but Aurora taking a bit of poke back. My cat looked like she was going to fall off my fucking computer. Stygian Torment comes in. We're looking to get active. The dog is looking to get active. The dog in him, but he falls right down. Wall from Thor is good on to Kaveka, but Kaveka has to slip away. There's no chase down just yet. See Loki on the side. I think Sunprod knows that Valo is here. He does now, though. The beads are burned, taking a lot of damage from that of Loki. Able to get out of it, though. This Gold Fury should be locked down now. Tempo is looking to get in on it, though. Dishonored will keep him away.
Your team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
Posturing. Posturing again. I'm sorry. I was focused on something else. Posturing right now. Aurora takes some poke, but nothing too crazy. Little corner of his health bar. Seems like Tempo's doing a big nothing of healing. Decent damage. He was throwing his bubble. That's what he was doing. Tempo gets dishonored with that, but no stun comes out to follow it. He does a little hop away to try to grab it. Both these teams, though, they don't want to bite off more than they can chew. It's $7,000 on the line, man. Get knocked out if it's you know, Dunzo.
Your left tower is under attack. Your left tower is under attack.
Good stun onto the Cerberus here. He's taking a good deal of poke, but not enough to, you know, be too concerned. They really want to catch this Magi's with a Thor wall. They don't want to do it with anything else.
Tower is under attack.
Maybe a wrap it up, but like Agni stun is pretty critical to keeping him alive. I don't know what the goal of that was, but it gave him a shield. Taking a look at the builds, I don't see anything too crazy out of either of these teams. We've got an erosion from the Ganesha because of all the shielding that they have. Which is nice. See a yellow numbers build at a 1. Some good damage coming from Oswald. Oswald is a very high power build, high intelligence build. Pyromancer just gets shredded. We gave up so much space.
Your team has destroyed
No real
the
reason,
Pyromancer.
it seems. Nobody picked up the bomb.
Has destroyed a left enemy tower.
Roar can't pick up the bomb. Somebody pick up the bomb. Somebody pick up the bomb. Somebody pick up the bomb. Doug did it. Doug done diddly did it. Can we get something done here? I want to see where the wave state is on this left side. Meow. It's up here. And Valo is doing what I've wanted Loki's to do for so long. Which is just not show themselves on the map and do this.
Over here, buzzard.
They know he's there now. Looks like Fire Giant is being pulled by one.
Ta-da!
Good damage into the rest of them, though. There's a lot of damage going into John Rowing. John Rowing falls. Reverse Rebuke follows it. There's no Phantom Shell to save Donut Doug, but the stun comes down onto one. Loki TP's out. There's still a lot of posturing. Right? I really like how Valo was playing that on the left side of the map. Going invis and then 2ing the wave. It's this non-committal sort of... You don't have to show yourself to clear that wave, which then allows you to play the map in an interesting way. Your presence is unknown. Especially with how Loki likes to play the game. There's so much damage. You know what's not unknown is how much damage Tempo just took. That is so much damage. The Xerxes Hexstone slips him and takes him down. Don't know if that was a misinput or a misplay. Doesn't matter. Because the Fire Giant's now being pulled by the bakery. Decent damage going on the Rowing, but the Assassinate comes down. Fear No Evil follows it. The beads are turbo late from Aurora there to save Valo, and unfortunately, that means Valo will go down. Fire Giant pulled by Bible Study. Back and forth trade all the same. Bible Study, Globe doing a ton of damage, but is it enough? Donut Doug under a lot of threat, but we TP to Mosball. We take down Mosball. Globe burns the Agni to a crisp. The base is open. Aurora able to stall some time for himself, but is he going to be able to live? I do not think so. Sunprod gets one for himself. Fire Giant being burned here. We'll see if Dishonored tries to contest. He's got no Sunder, so I don't think he will. Sunprod is also covering the option of where he's pathing to. Looks like Dishonored is just going to go shove mid. I think that's the right play. There really isn't much you can do. This spot. Secure the vision of oracles. And yeah. Double erosion out of. And Mystical Mail out of Dishonored does give them a lot of anti-shielding. Which will help with the Umoja. No Phantom Shell on the side of the bakery, but it doesn't seem to matter. Because there is a lot of shielding from the Umoja, plus her, selflessness. Heroism now. See Loki on the side, though. As I find the right button. Valo is standing around. They hear the invis come down. Some poke going on a tempo, but that's all that it is. Sunprod looking to float on the side. The team is here. They're looking to get active. They want to force something on this Fire Giant upped team. Thor lands down. They forced them out, I think. I think Leo was trying to go up and land down, but they just forced them out. I think they were trying to force a fight, and I think they smelt it. They smelt the Thor that was going to go up. Because why else would they run up like that? You know? Little jump in from rowing while the damage is going on this Gold Fury. Dharmic Pillars comes down, and we'll see if they can get anything done. Aurora taking a bit of Gold Fury damage, but nothing he can't, you know, walk away from. Gold Fury being shredded relatively quickly. We walked it away for Bible study. The Petrify comes down, and Kaveka just steals it away because we're both caught looking. Brutal. Left side, some aggression here. Sunprod able to ult away the Loki. But in the meantime, the rest of the boys of Bible study are wrapping around. Dangerous situation, though. Medusa's here alone. Not alone just yet, because Rowing's here. Thor's alone, though. Truly alone. We're going on this Phoenix, and this Phoenix is already a bit powered down because of it. Thor's up in the sky, though. We're looking to chase. Who are we looking to go on? We get the Cerberus Magi's, but Thor doesn't land back down on him. We're just moving very slowly. I feel like.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has been destroyed. Your middle tower is under attack.
Damage from the Cerberus is good, but even more damage from Globe forces Dishonored away immediately. This T2 tower falls real quick. And, like, now, Bible Study can kind of just walk in with all these relics down, but it's the Fire Giant's got 10 seconds. Baron Samedi gets stunned. Sunprod leaps over the wall. Good damage on the Baron, though. Even more good damage. He has to burn the beads, which opens up the gateway for Bible Study to come in. It looks like Loki's trying to get some poke from the side, though. Gonna show. Dharmic Pillars is good. They're able to stampede away. Pyromancer contest here. The Stampede comes down, and Donut Doug is able to take away the Pyro. Ward and Bomb pickup. "41 minutes in. One mistake can just end this game. Despite the Valos slash line is terrible, he's been able to get a lot done in this game. He's able to force so many relics. He's able to just kill people if he's ever to get on top of them. A lot of the kills have been finished off by other players, but still. The kill participation from this Ganesha and this Thor are very high. 12 on both of them. Globe has been around every single kill? No, almost every single one. That's 14. Fire Giant being pulled and Fire Giant being shredded right now. Not a crazy amount of damage just yet, but we'll see if Dishonored decides to go into the air. Good damage onto Dishonored, though. Dishonored may have to just go into the air because he was forced away. Up into the sky, where is he going? Is he landed back down onto the boys? They are grouped up, nice and pretty for him, but they do not land back down. Did somebody burn beads? No, I thought I heard it. It was just Loki making noises. Neither of these teams want to lose the 7,000, man. Looks like Cerberus wants to get active, but the Ohm is real good, which means he's going to go right to the grave. You jumped into a Ganesha. What did you expect? I'm sorry, but that was so stupid.
Your Titan is under
You have no way to CC immune yourself, and you jump into a Ganesha. What do you expect him to do? That's a roar, dog! You gotta do better, Rowing. Because I know you're better than that. Brutal. Fire Giant still being gone on by the boys in red this time. Aurora is here, though, looking. There's no Sunder, but there's 2 Sunders on the side. One of them's dead. Ganesha ultimate, not on the mark on Kaveka, but I don't think that's the goal. Thor's up into the sky, and they're looking to go on Kaveka. There's a Petrify, there's a Stampede, there's a lot. Life of the party, and your party is going to be a funeral right now, but the River's Rebuke is very, very good to completely separate the fight. Doesn't matter, though, because Kaveka gets shut down. We shut down Globe. That means Fire Giant is probably on the table. No, we're not going for it. We're resetting. Everybody's resetting now. I think we're all resetting, then going to Fire Giant. No, Dishonored's clearing out this left wave. There's a fire wave coming, so... It does give us time. We all reset. We clear this one out. Is this a fire wave too? I don't think it is. It is not. But now, Fire Giant. We have to play around these 2 Sunders. We have to kill the people with the 2 Sunders. Fire Giant pulled. Cerberus opens the door on the side. We have a bomb. We've got 2 bombs, actually, and we got Agni bombs, too. The CC immunity is taken away from Rowing. Rowing standing between these doors, though. Gotta watch that timer on the door. The Sunder is still up. We have to play this carefully. The stun, the bomb. We're able to secure it if we're Donut Doug. The silence is enough to stop him. Rowing does not get the dagger. Rowing losing his life, and Tempo does as well. Meanwhile, Sunprod is in this left side, but I don't think it's going to stop them from just sieging this mid down. 70 seconds on both Rowing and Tempo. The front line is gone.
Your left Phoenix is under attack.
What can we do? Dishonored's up in the sky here. We're looking for this bird, but I don't think that's our prime target. Our prime target is Globe. Globe flickers away just in time. Save himself. Good damage. Goes the way of the Phoenix, and they're able to slip out now. Their left Phoenix is still taking damage, though. The door gets exploded. So one entrance and exit is opened up a bit further. They're looking for the mid-bird. The stun on the Globe is good. Can we kill Globe? We do. He gets popped immediately by Moswell, and the bakery is looking to open the base. We get another opening right here. Can we go further? Dishonored is a little low here, but Aurora, everybody else is pretty healthy. Sunprod does not tag him with the Fear No Evil. Well timed by Donut Duck. He didn't even burn the beads. This is not looking too great. If you are Bible study needs to study the books because the Titan's going to fall down. They need to study, see why they lost this game because the bakery's going further. Bible study had a comeback, and then they choked.